Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. So today I'm here with an unboxing and first impressions video of the Tab S7 from Samsung. If you've been watching my other videos, you know that I've got the Tab S7 Plus and the S6. I've made comparison videos and I really like to dive in and take a look at tablets. It's something that I care about. So much so that I bought this one and I lucked out, got a sweetheart Cinderella deal, like a once in a lifetime this week kind of thing. I saw it one day sale, $349 on Microsoft of all places. So I picked it up. But I paid for it with my hard-earned money, not on sale there anymore. But I'm really excited about this. Again, I like tablets. I've been covering the other tablets here a lot lately, and I really wanted to get my hands on this one. It's smaller, it's got an LCD screen, it's got a fingerprint sensor on the side instead of under the screen, so there's a couple fundamental differences there, but it's still the same hardware pushing it, so the performance should largely be the same. So I'm going to go ahead and check it out, and we're going to dive in and unbox it and take it out and take a look at it. But before we get into that, I do want to say if this is your first time stopping by the channel, I appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Now, let's take a look at the Tab S7. So here we are with the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7, the smaller version of the new tablet that Samsung just put out here in September. I've had the 7 Plus since launch day, and now I have this one. And I really wasn't planning on getting one of them just because I already had the 7 Plus, but I'll tell you later, I actually got a really good deal on this one, so I went for it. Now, go ahead and use the handy-dandy unboxing tool to get this open so we can take a look at what the Tab S7 has to offer. Now, I really like the Tab S6, but since this one has an LCD screen, I opted for the Plus model just so I could get the AMOLED. All right, so this is actually a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be in person. So I've got the Tab S7 Plus 12.4 inch screen. This one has an 11. It's 1 inch up larger over the Tab S6. Well, the other one is 10.5, so a little under an inch bigger. But I think that looks pretty nice. This one has the LCD screen on it versus the AMOLED, which I was mentioning. But I think this is a nice size they've got going here. So that's pretty handy there. Got the power button, which also has a fingerprint sensor built into it. Volume rocker there. This one still has the 4 speakers, 2 on each side or the top and the bottom, whatever you want to call it. USB-C there to charge it with. S Pen, let's take a look at that. It should be identical to the one on the S7 Plus, and then it goes right there on the back. And got the cameras back here as well. 13 megapixel and a 5, and then it's got an 8 on the front. Let's go ahead and press the power button. That way we can get a look at this. Set that off here for a second. What else is in the box? Got the power adapter here, 5 volt 2 amp. So we get quick charge. And then we've got the charging cable here, which is a USB type A to type C. We've got the, looks like documentation. I don't think there's a whole lot else inside of here. Oh, SIM ejector tool there. And this is a really quick reference guide. There's not a lot to reference in there. And one thing that surprises me with this is that it actually doesn't have any additional stylus tips, no S Pen tips with it. Now the Tab S6 did. I don't know why they stopped doing that with the Tab S7 models. I guess it was, I don't know, maybe it cost them too much money for the 5 cents of plastic they needed to use, but there you have it. All right, let's go. Now I'm gonna have to go ahead and get this set up. And I really hate the positioning on that. I mean, you can put it over here on the side too, so it's kind of out of the way whenever you're using it. So, I mean, that works, but with the placement back here, I really don't like it. Maybe it's because I'm right-hand dominant and I'm always holding it on that side. I don't know. Let's bring the Tab S7 Plus in here so we can compare. Got to take the keyboard case off of here. So it is quite a bit of a difference there. Yeah, so that 11 inch to 12.4 inch difference is definitely significant when it comes to the tablets. And again, like I said, this one has an LCD versus the AMOLED that is in here. And I'll highlight more of that difference later. But yeah, I think this is nice. It's just a little bit bigger than the Tab S6, and let's go ahead and let me get this set up so we can talk about it some more. And here is the Tab S7. So yeah, I actually really like this tablet a lot. Just taking it out of the box, getting my hands on it, it feels just as nice and as premium as the Tab S7 Plus, and I would expect nothing less. They're essentially the same tablet underneath the hood, they just look a little bit different on the outside. One being that the Tab S7 is LCD versus the AMOLED that's on the Tab S7 Plus. Also, right here on the side, which doubles as the power button, is a fingerprint sensor, which I actually prefer over the underscreen one on the Tab S7 Plus. So I like that. I wish they would have put this in both of them and just ditched the under the screen fingerprint sensor altogether, but it is what it is. Still has the same speakers, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, or if you turn it in landscape mode, then you've got them on the sides. They've got great sound, so I think that that's a win there as well. 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 gigabytes baseline storage. It's rocking the Snapdragon 865 Plus, which is the latest and greatest chip from Qualcomm. So it's got tons of power and everything you could ask for in a tablet, and so it's got a fantastic 11-inch screen. And one of the things I like the most about it is the 120 hertz refresh rate. I've been super excited about this, waiting for this to come out since it got announced. Of course, this has been out a little while. I've been using the S7 Plus, but really nice, smooth scrolling experience with the motion. And if you're playing video games, watching movies, watching action stuff, you reduce that motion blur so you get an even better and more clear picture of what's going on. Really cool there. Maybe I might have to eat crow here a little bit if you're familiar with that expression, but so far, I'm actually pretty impressed and pretty happy with this LCD screen. I haven't really noticed a whole lot of a difference between this and the AMOLED. I'm gonna have to test it out more. I'm going to do a Tab S7 versus S7 Plus comparison, but so far, I would grab the S7 Plus, but I can't hold it with one hand. So far, I think that it looks nice. The colors are vibrant. The color saturation is good. The brightness is good. This is turned all the way up, and it's just really nice. Basically, if you like the Tab S6, then this one is for you. It's got the 120 hertz refresh rate, which is solid. So it should get pretty good battery life. Samsung has it rated at 14 to 15 hours of mixed use between watching video and everything else. So plenty of power under the hood. It's got an 8 megapixel camera on the front. It's got the 13 megapixel and the 5 megapixel on the back, which is exactly the same cameras as the Tab S7 Plus. This is not primarily a photography and videography device, but you can use it if you want. So it's there and available, especially in this 2020 world where Zoom meetings are a thing. It's running Samsung's latest and greatest One UI 2.5, no issues there, and yeah, it's really just at $359 when I got it, a complete and total no-brainer. The important thing is, and this is going to be timepiece dated, like if you come back and watch this video later, you're watching this in the future, I made this on the 24th of November. We're right on the verge of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the Christmas holiday shopping season. Samsung loves to drop their price and have great deals, so yeah, I would keep your eyes out if you're interested in one of these things and see if you can find one cheaper. At $649, I mean, this and the Tab S7 Plus really are the two best tablet options in the flagship world for Android. So these really are the best ones that I recommend. And a lot of hangups I had with the Tab S7 Plus, especially for tablet users, is that the Tab S7 Plus is just so big. I mean, it's a gigantic tablet. And trying to use this one-handed or using it for long periods of time or trying to do certain things, it's really just more of a big, huge productivity device that takes the shape of a tablet, whereas this really retains a lot of the tablet-esque features, the compactness, and I think that this, unless you really want to use the extra real estate and have a big screen, use it kind of like a laptop, but that doesn't have a keyboard, this one right here might be more up your alley. Also, it's got the S Pen, which is Samsung's stylus. It does the motion gestures and then also mounts here on the back. And then it also mounts on the side over here. So you've got some different options with where to place it. I really think that it's the most terrible design ever. I wish they would make this with a more note-like stylus where it would go up inside the device instead of having to hang on the side or the back somewhere. Maybe we'll get that with the next one, who knows. And one other thing is that the Tab S7 also has facial recognition. So even though it doesn't have the underscreen fingerprint sensor, it's got the same camera, the same facial recognition as the Tab S7 Plus. One of the things I like about the fingerprint sensor on this one is you just have to put your finger on there, and even if it's in standby mode with the screen off, it still turns on and unlocks. So I like that a lot. So maybe this one might actually be the better tablet out of the two for most people, and I'm going to explore that more as I get into it and do my review on this, and also the comparison between the Tab S7 Plus, because I got both of them, and that's one of the reasons that I did it, so I could really take a look at both of them and give people a nice video with the information that they need to make a decision on which one they want. So that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Links are down below in the description for the Tab S7 and S7 Plus at Amazon. And if you'd like to consider becoming a member of the channel, hit that join button and sign up there. Now, that's all I've got. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.